Kasan Da Julah, dub singer.
Why is it that there's a gun shop on almost every corner in this community? Why? Tell you why. For the same reason that there's a liquor store on almost every corner in the black community. Why? They want us to kill ourselves. You go out to Beverly Hills, you don't see that shit. Who is it that's dying out here on these streets every night? Y'all. You have to think, young brother, about your future. Huh? Think, young brother. Think, young brother.
You know, but some sooner, some later in life, and some never evolve into it because of, you know, mental sickness and the distractions, the illusions of this life. And some people just become so deluded by their desires and the things that they feel like they need. You know, their attachments, of course, as well. Right. And they get sick. They get stuck in a trap. You know, in their own. They create their own hell, pretty much. So
that's a fact. That's funny because when you were first talking about that, I was going to interject and say, that would depend on if they aligned to it or not, and if they tapped into themselves. But as I listened further, it had me in mind of the analogy of the cocoon and the butterfly. So it's natural for a butterfly to turn into a cocoon. I mean, to a butterfly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So whether they in tune or not, that's the natural process of their natural evolution. So that's deep.
The tree of life.
Yeah, that's
right. What we call it, the Kabbalah. They got the Kabbalah tree. But in Kemetic, it's still the tree of life.
Right, it's tree of life.
You got the tree of life. But so it's stages of human development when it comes to spirituality and energetically as well.
That's deep.
So naturally, we're low vibrational at first, and the lower self is in control of the mental state. But we're supposed to evolve to the higher states of being, where the higher self is in control of the choices that we make. But some people don't reach that because so many distractions, so many blockages, so many unhealed, unresolved trauma. So it gets you stuck. So you don't really reach the top of the tree of supreme divinity. So you have to get recycled back into this mud till you get it. Right.
And other things play a part, like what you mentioned earlier, like toxic food plays a part, toxic music plays a part, and which keeps you stuck.
Everything that you consume through the gateways, through your eyes, through your ears, through your mouth, even your environment, the epigenetics, it just influences everything about you, your evolution.
Bring that back. Rewind, pull up. I never heard that term before. Say that again.
Epigenetics.
Oh, please, explain what that means.
Epigenetics is when your environment influence how you evolve and how you are, and you ever heard this saying you can't rise above your environment. Right. You are what your environment is. You are what you think. You are what you you eat. All that's part of your environment. Like if your environment is sick, you ain't gonna rise too far than that. What I'm saying? You gonna be sick. So eventually you got to put yourself in a place where you can really evolve and be of good health, to cultivate peace. A peace of mind. Because even in the city, eventually I want to migrate somewhere where I can cultivate the land and be in my peace, my environment that I create, so I can fully evolve to the next level as I transition.
So all this evolving, you still feel like there's more evolving to do for you?
You're gonna always evolve till you
Indeed.
till you complete the cycle for this lifetime.
Nice.
And then, I can't say that I'm gonna reach the level that I want to, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna cultivate and do my best while I'm here. And we'll see.
Right. And that's all we can ask for. You know what I mean?
Because I'm not perfect. I don't preach that I am, you know. So, but while I'm here, I'm gonna make sure I make the best choices for me.
Yeah, because ain't none of us perfect. Nobody's gonna be perfect, but it's about striving for perfection.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Doing the best we could do. As far as your martial arts is concerned, you know what I'm saying? How did you get started in your martial arts, and what is, if any, is the name of your martial art? You know, because I personally have martial arts experience. I know that there's a screamer in Kali when it comes to Filipino martial arts. It's called Kali with the stick. Is that the same that you?
Well, how I came about with the form of martial arts, like I said, I started Qigong. Qigong, that's martial arts as well. And when I was in Costa Rica having my experience, I just picked up this stick and I just started freestyling with it. Naturally, I had a liking to it, like it was familiar to me. And I just been practicing on my own. I never really been guided by a teacher or a shifu when it comes to like the bow staff weaponry, but I plan to in the future. So
that's what's up. So it's just been natural.
Yeah, just natural.
I see you flow with it naturally.
Because even when I was a young girl, I used to have a baton.
Okay.
You know how, when the majorettes, they have batons. I used to love batons, so that's why the bow staff was like, it just seemed so familiar. It seemed like it was made for me. And I always felt like I was a warrior in a past life or something. You know, it just have that warrior spirit.
Right. I feel that. And as we stated, like I was talking earlier, and I was saying that I read a long time ago that the Egyptians used to intentionally pick left-handers for the warriors.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You told me you left-handed. Yeah, my dad is left-handed too. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's interesting. I did not know.
Yeah, that's deep.
One thing about it, people don't know I'm very shy, and then I be in my head a lot, and I be overthinking, and you know what I'm saying, be planning it out like I don't know if I'm, you know what I'm saying, gonna be comfortable to really share. But I feel comfortable sharing, like, and expressing with you.
Give thanks. I'm honored. Thank you very much. I wanted you to touch upon, because you had a very strong presence on social media at one time, and you had mentioned that they shadow banned you. First, are you currently on there? Where could others seek you out?
I'm still on social media. You can find me on Instagram, Nehkwadjet on Instagram, Nehkwadjet on TikTok as well. You can find me on YouTube as Primordial Essence. So yeah, I'm in those places. I'm not on Facebook.
Okay.
And yeah, that's where I'm at. YouTube, Primordial Essence, Nehkwadjet on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay, I'll definitely put a post on there. Put a little, I'll put your taglines on the bottom here.
So you can put, because it's Nehkwadjet, Primordial Essence, but you can still put in Nehkwadjet as well on TikTok, but it's both.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, did you want to share a little bit? Because like I said, I saw you on there when your evolution was starting to take place, and I saw your numbers climbing, and I was like, yo, she going viral, yo. I was like, yo, I was very proud of you. I was like, you know what I mean? What happened?
You talking about like as what happened with me growing like that?
No, what happened with social media?
Oh yeah, because the algorithms. The algorithms, like when you on a higher frequency, it really don't, I guess, resonate with what the people, I guess, or where the direction that it wants the people to go. So it got to be grabbing the attention. So I just have to shift and evolve in a way where I'm not just following trends, but sharing information that people can really grow from, because it's all about information. And if you're sharing something that can help someone, it's not, because see, in the beginning I was just using my energy, not really saying much, but now the algorithm is showing me and teaching me that I have to evolve now in a way where I can really give people something of substance when it comes down with my energy, and not just bring in my looks or whatever like that. So I just have to do better. Because
with that power comes responsibility.
Yeah, responsibility.
Right.
So, and I just been shifting and preparing myself for that transition to bring more, you know, without doing too much, but, you know, keeping it authentic and natural, and not just creating content, wasting time, just keeping it simple, being authentic, because people just want to connect, and they want what's real. They don't want you to be, you know, selling them things, or, you know, just seem like you were attention, you know, person, you know, just want attention. So what it is, clout chaser.
Clout chaser. Right. That's what they calling it.
Yeah. So yeah, just transitioning, shifting the energy, so, you know, so it can be resonating on a higher frequency for people. So that's what it is. I don't feel like the algorithm is against me, but sometimes it seems like that, because they do shadow ban, but it's all about shifting the energy where people can connect to it. Because I seen that I was growing more when I didn't use sounds on my videos, and when I was just talking about health and fasting. So I seen that those videos was reaching more. So I feel like I got to do more of that.
Okay.
And just talk about different things.
Indeed.
And people, you know, they love what I'm talking about, and also they are gravitated, you know, towards the energy of who I am as well. So yeah.
Yes, a kid, and we want to keep seeing more of that. I'm here for it. I know they all here for it.
Yeah.
But Nehkwadjet, thank you very much for taking the time out to build with us, and hopefully we'll do this again, a part 2 in better weather.
Okay.
And
looking forward to it.
Yes, absolutely. Any closing words you want to say to the masses? Words of wisdom, any important words?
Well, I just speak balance. I speak sacred order. You know, I speak discipline. And hold fast. You know, if you want to reach those higher states and receive those messages that are designed for you, you got to clear and cleanse the foundation, because you are the temple. If you want to possess that divinity, the light can only exist within purity. So you got to hold fast. You got to cleanse. You hear me? Often on this journey, because we're so bombarded with so much is coming at us. But to stay anchored and grounded within our energy, we got to hold fast and cleanse, you know, and just give our digestive system a break, and so we can like shift this energy and release those things that, you know, that's within us that needs to be released. So yeah.
Facts. Thank you very much. Travel in harmony.
Yes.
Peace to you.
Thank you, young brother.